Mashallah and Ashe, as always. Let me move my little self over here. Mystic Monday blessings to you, and welcome to Lunar Guidance, your natal moon sign, elemental insights, along with some mystic messages for the week. And if you're new here, my name is Tanya D. And today we're going to step into the vibrant energy of Leo season. The Leo new moon may have already passed, but we're still riding these waves of this bold, energetic, passionate energy, the sun, the yang fire, inviting us to set some powerful intentions and really stepping into our creativity and shine unapologetically. Just illuminate. So this is a time truly to embrace those heart-centered energies, the relational empathy, our heart, our star, our core element, if you will, of Leo, fueled by our passions and really aligned with our own personal enigmatic power. So in today's show, as always, I do dive into the 4 pillars to really explore how the Leo's energy is shaping up our elemental pathways, helping us bring our intentions to life. Plus, I touch on the upcoming Venetian workshop happening in August, where we're going to align these cosmic forces of love, beauty, aesthetics, abundance, and so much more. And if you do need a private session, a one-on-one, I'll be unlocking your personalized insights for you to see what's in store from the universe. Like, what is the universe cosmically inviting you, or what is your gift and purpose? Sometimes it's just the foundation. But let's dive into the cosmic energy of Leo season this week and really setting our intentions for the upcoming week ahead. Reflector's guidance, if you don't know, I follow the moon as a reflector in human design. So for me, it's always about the lunar energies and the season that the lunar energies are flowing into. So we do have the moon in Virgo, actually started yesterday. But the moon moved into Virgo, and the moon in Virgo during Leo season, this is where the lighthearted roar of the lion meets Virgo's earthly precision. So it's a divine invitation to really structure our shine, our glimmer, and tending to your inner landscape with some grace. So if your natal moon is in Virgo during Leo season, when the sun's transiting Leo, when the sun is home, it's like refined radiance, tending the fire with care. So as the sun blazes through Leo, moon in Virgo brings this gentle sanity kind of check, asking us to refine your ideas or our ideas and grounding our passions, ensuring that our expression is as compassionate as it is confident. So if your natal moon is in Virgo, you're emotionally tuned or attuned to harmony, routine, service. You're the one who loves a tidy heart space, thoughtful gestures, and a soul that smells half as good as it sounds. So during Leo season, your Virgo moon offers structure to the heart of the matter, and the heat of it at the same time, turning excitement into intentional, soulful expression. So this moon for you may feel during Leo season like, can you say smoothing out overwhelm? So Leo has these big feelings, this charisma energy. The big feelings can feel scattered, and your Virgo moon is whispering, let's streamline the energy. So with a heightened need for alignment, you want your actions and intentions to match. There's no half-baked effort under this moon's watch. So some creative perfectionism. So there may be a helpful nudge to polish your gifts, but not a trap into comparison. No comparing here. Or where your heart becomes joy through service, the joy molecules, being in soul service. So you love helping others feel seen in this season, bridging Leo spotlight with Virgo's standing support. So to work with this energy, if your natal moon is in Virgo, define your soul mission. Frame a Leo-inspirited or inspired project or intention and clear Virgo-approved action steps. What does that look like? What does that mean? just share one creative post each week with mindfulness, but of course meaningfulness, and ground through the grids. Like make a vision board, visual plus verbal plus emotive. So that really stabilizes Leo's enthusiasm through Virgo's unique order. That's your greatest asset. And offer heartfelt service. As a side note, not in words, but more so in action. And, whether that's writing a note, a creative note, baking treats, leaving a post it, lend a caring ear to somebody under the Leo spotlight for this entire season. And polish, then pause, take a pause, refining your work or a presentation, and then release it. It's in the pause point. And let perfection support expression, not stall it. So Moon in Virgo, a ritual for you during Leo season is about tidying up your space, opening a window, letting fresh air in. Light a pale green candle. I actually have it's kind of pale, but not real pale, maybe a little lighter. Light a pale green candle. Write down one Leo-fueled desire, joy, expression, creativity, and break it. Break it into 3 practical steps on separate slips of paper, and fold them and place them around the candle, folding them towards you, by the way. Breathe in gratitude, and then take the first literal or symbolic step, the action. And an affirmation, if your natal moon is in Virgo during Leo season, I tend to my fire with intention. My radiant energy is aligned with purpose. I serve with my soul and shine with my heart. Let your heart shine. Matter of fact, let it glimmer or twinkle. And then, of course, the moon moves into Libra, right? It follows a system. And I loved this tattoo. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo, not even lying. But on Tuesday through Thursday, the moon is in Libra. This is about harmonizing radiance, emotional balance in the spotlight. So as the sun is roaring in Leo and the moon in Libra brings a soft breeze of grace, beauty, diplomatic heart energy. It's the aesthetic, pleasing to the eyes. It really is beauty and aesthetics. But this moon phase offers a moment to align Leo's spotlight with Libra's soulful harmony. This is where your shine feels the best when shared from a place of connection, heartfelt connection, and using your voice. So if your natal moon is in Libra, you're wired for inner peace, diplomacy, aesthetic resonance, relational attunement. So during Leo season, your moon amplifies the beauty of collaboration, the conversation, encouraging you to shine in those partnerships, not just alone, being in partners. So as a Libra natal moon, you may feel during this transition, Leo season, you may feel a desire for balanced attention, to be seen with someone, not just for someone. Very different. And you might notice relationship dynamics kind of peak because Leo's energy is asking for admiration and Libra's heart craves fairness, inner peace. So there could be a pull towards co-creation, projects, art, celebrations that spark joy in community. There could be a subtle awareness of when you're holding back your shine to keep that peace, or a gentle nudge to really express your full light. So for you to work this energy, celebrate together. Plan a creative or social activity where hearts and talents can actually mingle. Mingling the heart and the talents, not just of yourself, but also others. Could be game night, a potluck, cooking night, I don't know, collaborative art making, music in the making even. And speak your heart and your mind. Leo is the heart, you use their voice, and Mercury is retrograde. Leo warms your voice, and Libra ensures that it's balanced. So communicate requests or feelings with charm, clarity, confidence, and elevate through alliance by connecting with others whose strengths truly complement your own. Shine mightier and brighter when your light meets theirs. Like it's gonna glimmer the gold, basically. And balance your ego and empathy. So if Leo wants the mic, Libra reminds you to actually listen as well and learn the rhythm of mutual recognition. So, as a mini ritual, like sharing your spark is kind of what I'm calling this, the shared spark of that peace. Sit with a friend or a partner under a gold or pink candle, or not really under it, but buy one. I would get one. And take turns expressing one appreciation, one aspiration, really related to each other. Get the conversation, get into the momentum, get into the rhythm, and end with both of you saying, like, invoking that your light is brighter together, and like mean it, invoke it and mean it heartfelt. I would even get a stone, basically. Don't know where that came from. I kind of do, but we won't go there. And if you have a natal moon in Libra, this affirmation is for you. I shine with grace and connection. My voice harmonizes with others. Together we rise in radiant unity. And that's really what this is, glimmering the gold for the whole world to see. So Leo season, we kind of have a library of lunar learnings with the moon in Cancer last week, opening the door. So this is like our emotional foundation, a sacred inhalation of sensitivity and intuition, setting the tone for the entire season. And then we had the moon in Leo, the new moon at 2 degrees, crowning our confidence, a royal rebirth of our self-expression, creativity, heartfelt courage. Then we have the moon in Virgo. This is our sacred structure. It's a reminder to refine our passion with practical love. And then the moon in Libra, that's like sharing the shine. It's shared brilliance, emotional radiance, deepening through collaboration and connection. So some seasonal wisdom, some insight, I just want to like put it out there. Authenticity is our greatest asset, and Leo is showing us that truth shouted from the heart is actually more magnetic. Service deepens the glow, Virgo. Virgo helps shine become soulful when rooted in care. And collaboration multiplies the light, Libra. Libra is teaching us that shared brilliance outshines solo fire. So I really like that. And if you have a moon in Scorpio, some cosmic insight for you. Where are my Scorpio moons? As I am one. During Leo season, this is hot. It's deep. It's absolutely transformative anyway. So if your natal moon is in Scorpio during Leo season, it's like the heart of the phoenix. It's fierce depth beneath the flame. These two actually square each other. So as the sun is blazing through the season of Leo and the moon in Scorpio, it's igniting at this powerful undercurrent. It's what's hidden down below. It's like minerals in the mine. It's an invitation to feel deeply, transform fully, and rise anew. It's like the birthing aspects of the phoenix. So where Leo seeks the spotlight, reveling in the sacred shadows together, they can shine without dimming the depths within. Like, how can we do that? So Leo season is radiating outward, the joy, the creative expression. And a Scorpio moon is calling us inward, into the soul's cradle, into the soul's secret chambers. So there's this dynamic dance between the public flame and the private fires that happen within. So with a natal moon in Scorpio, the sun in Leo, how might this feel? Very intense. The intensity is amplified. Every emotion is rich. Every reaction is going to be potent. There's going to be a pull towards magnetic transformation. So you're not just evolving, your alchemy is in motion. So there could be moments of protective stealth. Even while creativity beckons you or calls you to center stage, there's a paradoxical kind of blend between the bold and the mysterious, the dramatic, and the discreet. So it's like the topsy-turvettes in the Fae. That's kind of how I see this. So this lunar placement allows you, myself included, allows us to feel the full heat of Leo while holding a reservoir of emotional power beneath it. So how can we work with this energy? By transmuting through creation, channeling our emotional depth into a bold creative act. Whether that's painting, writing, performing, speaking our truth, our authentic truth. And even like pairing our stillness with the spotlight, giving ourselves reflective time to journal, to sound, Go to a sound bath. Be intentional when in the quiet zone, the zone of neutrality, soliciting that solitude before stepping into that radiant display. And awaken through ritual, of course. Engage in some kind of ceremonial act that really honors that inner transformation, whatever it is. Burn a symbol of what you're releasing, and planting a seed of your emergent. Like, what are you birthing forth? What's emerging? And protect, Scorpio, protect your power. Scorpio moon really demands energetic containment, setting clear boundaries before diving into social or even creative interactions. So, as a snapshot from the stars, some Scorpio guidance: lead from the front, Scorpio. The new moon in Leo that happened last week lit up our public path, asking us to be seen in our authority, not just for what we do, but for who we are, like shining our skin, our radiant skin, and sharing a truth that shapes our strength, and give others a little glimpse of the heart behind our power. So an affirmation, my moon mill is what I was going there. An affirmation, if your natal moon is in Scorpio: I burn bright. I burn bright in the light and hold sacred the depths within. My power flows from vulnerability and courage when they're entwined. I really like this for us. Obviously, as a Scorpio moon, natal moon, I reflect this in my glimmering. A short break, and then we'll be off into the elementals, which is like another fun part of my show.
The call to wisdom. Are you standing at a crossroads, seeking clarity amidst life's uncertainties? Do you yearn for a deeper understanding of your purpose, your challenges, and the unseen forces at play in your life? For generations, the Doterra people of West Africa have turned to their shells for profound wisdom and guidance. These ancient tools, imbued with the spirit of the ancestors, offer a unique pathway to self-discovery and destiny. As a certified cowrie shell diviner trained in the sacred Doterra tradition by the revered Elder Malidoma Patrice Somé, I am honored to be a bridge between your world and this ancient wisdom. Through a personalized cowrie shell divination, we can uncover hidden truths, identify blockages, and illuminate the path forward. Whether you seek guidance on relationships, career, health, or your spiritual journey, the cowries hold the answers you seek. It's time to step into your power, to embrace the wisdom that awaits you. Visit tanyad.tv to book your transformative cowrie shell.
Inshallah and Ashe. I gotta fix that. It's bugging me. But welcome back. So today, this is my elemental part of the show, and this really matters. We can use this for a variety of reasons. I mostly use it for healing and rituals, personalized rituals, for my one-on-one sessions, basically. But we have a Yin Earth Goat hour for today happening on my live show, or my show today, my showtime. I started bringing in the hour a couple weeks ago because that really adds the punch and the flavor to these charts. But for today, July 28th, yes, July 28th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, for my show, the year pillar, of course, Yin Wood Snake, the month, Yin Water Goat, and the day, a Yang Earth Dog, and the hour, another Yin Earth Goat. So our day master, the Yang Earth, that's the core energy of our day. This is like the grounded mountain. So on this day, our core energy being Yang Earth. So this symbolizes a large, stable mountain or a vast, unmoving landscape. And Yang Earth represents reliability, groundedness, patience, immense inner strength. So it's about providing a solid foundation, and we've got it, like being a dependable presence. So in breaking down each pillar and its relationship to the core energy, that's kind of how this plays out and all comes together. First, our day pillar, the Yang Earth dog. So this relates to the day master, the Yang Earth. So this is our most personal pillar. It's the energy of our day. And the dog is also Yang Earth, a Yang Earth element, making it a friend, a peer, a mentor to our Yang Earth day master. So it's in flavor. And just know the dog is loyal, it's protective. Think about dogs. They have a strong sense of justice, but it also contains hidden fire. So that hidden fire is a resource. And the metal is the performance. It's the output energy. It's what Yang Earth houses or holds and does. So for this day, our core energy is immensely grounded and very stable. It's reinforcing our natural reliability and strength. So this suggests a day where we may feel very much in our element, in our core, standing firm in our convictions, possibly, maybe, perhaps focused on protection or loyalty to our values, what we value. Now, the hour pillar, the yin earth goat, the greatest of all time, and relationship to our day master, because everything always comes back to the day. That's the core element of energy. The yang earth, the mountain. So this pillar represents our purpose, work, the results of our actions. So the yin earth in the heavenly stem, the frequency, the universe, is also a peer friend to our yang earth day master. They're kind of opposing forces, I'm not going to lie, but it's a more adaptable, nurturing earth. It's the soil. And the goat on the earthly branch, also yin earth. So the hour pillar doubles down on the peer friend energy. Could be somebody, could even be kind of like a stranger, maybe some intensity around it because it's the mountain. But making our earth kind of element, it's very strong today. It's exceptionally strong. So what does this say? There's a tremendous amount of grounding, stability, a focus on practical, tangible results. So the energy of this hour is about consolidating, building, delivering in a very solid, reliable way. And the month pillar, the yin water goat, that relates to the core energy of yang earth. So this pillar here represents our resources, mother energy, the general environment. And yin water, the heavenly frequency, the stem, that's a wealth star for this energy for this day. So earth controls water. It gives its guidance, it gives it direction. And funny enough, this actually looks very similar to a client I had yesterday. Very similar to her elemental chart is what I'll say. But this represents opportunities for financial gain, resources, and control, having guidance. And the goat, another goat, and the earthly branch, that's yin earth. So there's this other frequency here, more friends coming towards our day. So the month energetically provides a subtle but very significant flow of wealth and resources, the yin water coming towards us, which our core energy as yang earth, we're well positioned to manage but also control. And the goat again is reinforcing this theme of nurturing support, stability in our environment, so in the world outside and around us. The year, of course, the yinwood snake, in relationship to this core energy, yang earth, but it also relates to the month differently. So we've got different flavors happening for us all the time. But this pillar represents our social circle, the family, our ancestors, like outside of us, the grandparents, the broader collective energy of our entire year. So the yin wood, the heavenly frequency, the universe on the stem, that's in relationship to our core energy, the yang earth. This is an officer, authority star, manager kind of thing. And wood controls earth. That's where that comes from. So this represents discipline, challenges, and structure. And the snake, the earthly branch, fire, a fire energy. And fire is our resource store. Fire generates the earth. So we've got fire producing more earth. And we're kind of lacking metal, which is like what we're gonna do with this energy. So if I was to do a ritual, it would be with crystals, stones, like putting it out there and going to the wisdom of our stones and our bones, possibly using transition metals for that energy. But the year itself, the backdrop of this entire year, presents opportunity for growth through challenges or responsibilities, which is wood. So these challenges are often supported by inspiration, illumination, fire. So this is encouraging disciplined effort that really eventually leads to positive outcomes for our stable earth nature. So the overall energy for today, July 28th, 2025, the time of my show is what I will say. So this chart, this energy is highlighting a very exceptionally grounded, stable, practical flow to our day. It's suited for building and solidifying perfectly. We've got dominant earth. We've got yang earth as our day master, two very strong yin earth branches in the day, the month, and the hour. We've got the dog and two goats. That's a lot of like, it's a field. It's like the meadow with the mountain, like two mountains. It's a lot. But the earth element is overwhelmingly strong, if you can't see that already. So, what does this say? This signifies immense stability, reliability, a focus on being highly practical, trustworthy energies. It's like we are a rock today. We are on a solid foundation. We've got wealth opportunities. The yin water of the month brings subtle opportunities for wealth and resources, which our strong earth is perfectly capable of managing and also accumulating. So we have supported growth. The fire in the year is providing warmth. We've got to warm up the soil in order to grow and birth something. So there's this warmth, there's this inspiration that's feeding our earth. So what does this speak to? What does it indicate? It says that we have ample support and ideas. And can you also say it actually communicates like growth through discipline? So the wood energy, the element of wood in the year pillar, what is that speaking to? Says that any responsibilities or challenges that we embrace today, it's going to lead to very valuable growth and more so refinement. So energetically, this is a day where our innate stability and grounded wisdom, the earth, are our greatest strengths. So it's an excellent day and time for really laying the foundations, building, consolidating, handling practical matters, but be patient and have that unwavering reliability at the forefront. Just feeling very solid, trustworthy, practical. That's kind of the influence of all these energies. But I would say definitely use the discipline of metal, taking that from the earth and kind of trimming it all up is kind of what I want to say, putting it to great use. The disciplined energy, the leadership energy, the practicality of it. So a short break, and then it's going to be time for our mystic messages with a new oracle deck. So let's have a quick break. I'll have a sippy sip, and I'll see you in a minute. Are you ready to tap into the cosmic currents and amplify your manifesting power? Join our monthly coven, a sacred space to elevate your desires through the wisdom of the stars. We've journeyed through the age of AI, balancing intuition and technology. We've unlocked the magnetic pole of your natal moon sign, and now delve into mind plus emotions for manifesting mastery, harnessing the power of your natal Mercury. Each month brings a new celestial focus, a new pathway to your dreams. Visit TanyaD.tv workshops to learn more and join the monthly coven. Your manifesting journey awaits. Inshallah, and we are back. I got my little incense going. But this week I actually coined Courage Rising, radiating earthy majesty, sovereign power, and really stepping through the Light Seers Tarot on this Mystic Monday. That's the deck I'm going with. The Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. That's what I'm going with over here. And yes, I got my incense. Might cloud me out, just saying. It's a little live streaming here. But our first mystic message comes from the Queen of Wands. I just realized, like, I try to pick a deck that actually goes with the energy of the season. Being Leo, I felt like the Light Seers, light, invoking light, was awesome. So we've got Leo fire rooting into, I want to say, grounded magic, and my incense is just getting flowy. However, let's say that. So on this Mystic Moon's Day, the message from the Queen of Pentacles, from the Light Seers Tarot, she's arrived. She's arrived cloaked in golden greens. Her roots are deep. Her gaze is soft. but strong. So she's like the empress of every day who knows that tending to the body, the home, the earth is sacred magic. The queen is reminding us that courage isn't always bold. Sometimes it's the quiet decision to show up again, to nurture your vision, and to really invest in your glow, but do so daily. And Leo's fire meets Capricorn's wisdom here because it's an earthy element, right? So it's like we're being asked. We're being asked to tend to our creative gardens and protect our energy like a royal asset, which we should be anyway. And remember that generosity starts from the full reserves. We cannot be generous to others if we don't be generous to ourselves first. So this card, the message, it's a whisper from the sacred feminine that radiance is sustained through devotion. So feeding our roots and the light's going to rise. Knowing courage is fertile. It's fertile soil. And especially with all the earth energy, strength is sacred. So it's about nourishing our life like the queen we are becoming. So I really like this frequency for Mystic Moon Monday. And then on Terrific Tuesday, Mars Day, oh my goddess, he's a hottie. I'm just saying that. Look at that dark, handsome guy. 7 of Pentacles. Oh my goddess. Such a perfect wink from the universe because Leo might want it actually right now. The wisdom of the crown energetic center bringing sovereignty, spiritual royalty into the earth plane. But the earth is saying, tend to your garden, babe. Let's continue the courage rising this arc with this next kind of gem that just came in. The 7 of Pentacles. Patience is power in slow motion. We're getting root. It's the planting of the seed and coming up from the earth star, basically, the earth's soil. So patience is power. I like that. So Tuesday, our courage it's not about dramatic action. It's about soulful investment. Just like a gardener checking the buds, the 7 of Pentacles, and you can see the budding, right? It's like saying, are you watering what wants to grow or just what's expected of you? Very different frequencies. So the message here and the reminder of this card, it's like growth is already underway, even if you can't see the fruits yet. Energy given without intention always roots into something real. Just know that. Mars in earthy mode, that equals strategic led hustle, if you will. So this is about allowing and letting Leo season fanning our fires, but allow this card to ground our expectations, our yeses. All those yeses are seeds, so tend them wisely. And I would say it's just a mini practice or a suggestion. I would literally sit down. You can do this today or even tomorrow, Tuesday, right? But write down 3 things that you're investing energy into this Leo season. And then next to each thing that you're investing in, ask the question, is this aligned? I would put my left hand on my heart. Is this aligned with my radiance? And if it's a yes, add sunshine. If it's a no, compost it. This is earth, right? So bury it deep into the earth and trust the timing of your light. Tend to your dreams like sacred soil, like literally illuminating that with the fire of the Leo sun. And then on Wizardry Wednesday, we've got vibes plus the Leo season. And oh my goddess, the 9 of Pentacles. You cannot make this shift up. Look at her reaching for that star. That's a yes, and what else? So we are luxuriating, if that's a word, luxuriating in worth, baby. We've got the goods and the gold coming from the heavenly universe. So let's elevate this. Courage rising. What a coined week we're having. This is about the journey into the radiant self-trust. Courage rising. Wizardry Wednesday, Mercury's day, invoking words, the 9 of Pentacles. So this is like luxury is a frequency. So it's time to start vibrating higher, illuminating higher. The 9 of Pentacles glides in like the sun-kissed, I can just kiss it. The sun-kissed high priestess with a glass of wine, maybe a stack of Bless me. Ashe and gratitude. Thank you. A stack of spell books is what I was thinking, or ritual books, right? And zero shame in her glow. She is like glimmering the gold. Like, this is kind of magical already. So this is all about, I just feel like it's all about self-made magic, soul-earned success, the courage to really celebrate yourself without apology, unapologetically. So this midweek energy brings the alchemy of self-trust. Mercury is saying, speak what you're proud of and honor, illuminate how far you've come. Pat yourself on the back. We don't ever do that enough, right? And just let receiving be your sacred art on Wednesday. Let that be the art of the day, if you will. And as a wizardry invocation or a practice, I would say really adorn yourself. Adorn yourself in something that really makes you feel like royalty, even if it's just a single ring, if you will, a scent, an incense, even a silk scarf, whatever it is. Write yourself a love letter to your past self, thanking her for getting you where you are today. Like thanking her, pat yourself on the back. That's kind of what I'm sensing. You are the harvest, but you're also the hands. You have become the garden that you once prayed for. It's like invoking it and bringing it to fruition. You are becoming that very thing that you planted the seed with. Then on Tantalizing Thursday, Jupiter's day, during Leo season, oh my goddess, the Magician, the heart of the sun, the Magician, I'm going with it. There's a 1 there. That's why I said that. I love this card as well. It's very, to me, it's like sacred geometry. It's opening up a portal or something. That's kind of what it feels like. But the Magician, so this is a cosmic choreography at its finest. Jupiter says expand with the feels. Jupiter's in Cancer, right? And the Magician is replying, as you wish. This is the golden chalice. So let's weave this into this week's kind of rising of courage. So on Tantalizing Thursday, Jupiter's day, the invocation, the Magician, like everything we need is already in our hands. So the message here is pure manifestation fire. The Magician has arrived as a sacred reminder on Jupiter's day, just knowing that you are the spell, you are the one, but you're also the altercating, right? So we've gathered the tools, we've done the work, and now it's go time. So Thursday, Jupiter is whispering, Jupiter's invoking. Think bigger, act bolder, speak your truth. Speak it as if it already exists. And let the Leo sun fuel your confidence, anchor your actions. So the Magician bridges vision and form, coming from the ethers, the highway, the stars, the galaxy, whatever, into the earth plane. You are the bridge. So as a magical activation, I would be like lighting a candle, invoke, speak out loud. I'm looking at my red candle. I claim my magic. I weave. We are the weavers. I weave my world with heartfelt courage, but also clarity. But then I would like, again, take down those 3 things from Tuesday, write down 1 inspired action from maybe one of those that you could take on Thursday, just 1. That's definitely enough. Knowing you are the vessel of creation, as am I. And know that your presence is pure alchemy. It always is, and it always has been. So I really like that for Thursday. The Magician, and we've got all these pentacles, and our day is just full of earth energy today on top of it. Okay, then on Fantastic Friday, we finish with, oh my goddess, the 8 of Pentacles. You cannot make this shift up. This is awesome. I don't know. I guess it's all the earth that was in the day's energy is when I shuffled. But it's like, shut the front door. Shut the spell book. The 8 of Pentacles, Fantastic Friday, Venus's day. At the end of this magical courage rising week, Leo season is speaking. It's saying, it's like invoking, like romanticize the work, baby cakes. It's the portal. It's the portal to our mastery. So let's really close this loop with a grounded bow of devotion and some sacred skill, right? The 8 of Pentacles. This is like, it's like repetition is a ritual when it's done with love, invoking love. And the 8 of Pentacles is the quiet genius. It's genius energy. She shows up, she tunes in, and she gets to work. That's what she's doing. Not because she has to, but because her craft is her calling. So focus on your craft. That is your calling, your gift, and your purpose. And Venus on Friday, the invitation, she's inviting us to fall in love with the details, turn your process into poetry, and recognize how every step of your journey is shaping this masterpiece. So the message here, the card, is a cosmic nod that our daily work, inner and outer, is sacred, and just know that it always is. And yes, it's working. So I would say, as a ritual practice for Fantastic Friday, I mean, we've got a lot of pentacle energy here, right? Grounding, rooting. So I would say just choose one thing that you've been devoted to lately and create a gratitude altar. Like, I light my candles every day. I've got candles everywhere. I have incense everywhere. I mean, my son thinks I'm a little cuckoo, but I'm just saying, create a gratitude altar around it on Friday. Or you could even start today. Place a tool, a symbol, or a reminder that represents your constant effort. And again, adorn it with something that feels beautiful to you, and really honor the sacred rhythm of the practice. That's how you get into the flow of a ritual and the rhythm. And self-devotion. Self-devotion is the forge of our own brilliance. So energetically this week, we've danced with the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like Leo season is roaring. It's just roaring in. It roared in with radiant rituals, magical momentum, pentacle-powered progress on this very earth-fulfilled day in the four pillars. So this week wasn't just a vibration. It was a vow to our future self, embodying that. So let's just kind of revisit a collective of all of these energies with the Queen of Pentacles. This is about nurturing our roots, grounding into abundance by tending to what truly matters to our heart, our home, our body, and also creating sacred space. And then Terrific Tuesday, the Seven of Pentacles. This is about patience. Patience is prosperity in disguise, like nurturing the seeds, knowing they're going to grow. We honored the slow magic of growth, knowing the seeds we've planted, they're stretching towards the sun. That's what that's all about. Then the Nine of Pentacles, because we're doing this cosmic rebirthing, it feels like, just knowing that you are the reward. We're being reminded to own our luxury, our sovereignty, and celebrate the self you are becoming and that you already have become. And then the Magician on Tantalizing Thursday, this is like, you are the spell, especially with Jupiter at our back. We activated our tools and our intentions. We're realizing our dreams are literally within reach. We've got the foundation. And then on Fantastic Friday, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So devotion shapes destiny. This is like the quiet rhythm of our effort isn't going unnoticed. And every step we take is polishing our brilliance, the star that we are. Courage Rising this week was never about force. It's about the heart. So this week, I would say, crowns us in consistency, confidence, creative magic, solidarity, solid foundations. So with that, if you would like to deepen the momentum, join us in the Venus workshop, where our desires, our voice, our manifestations are going to take center stage, because devotion deserves pleasure too. It's that pleasure letter. So with that, I forgot my affirmation for this week. I think I got so excited about all these energies when I looked at the forecast of the energy of the day. But I'll see you live on Friday, where we roll the bones, the shells, and dive in a little more. Be sure to join me live. Tell your friends. It's always fun when we got a bigger coven on the live show. So with all of that, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, share your insights, and of course, I'll see you on the other side. Blessings.